Hi guys out there, hope you're all doing well, and welcome to my special Halloween game review. Okay, this is my first game review on this channel, so go easy on me a bit. I've decided to do these in order they were released as opposed to chronological order. And I have to say, this is my favourite trilogy of games, if you will. And I've been wanting to review them for a while, so here we go. And to start off with, I'm going to go with Batman Arkham Asylum. Written by Batman the Animated Series veteran Paul Dini, and featuring the incredible voice talents of Kevin Conroy as Batman, and the greatest Joker to ever grace the small screen also from the animated series, Mark Hamill, and developed by WB Games and Rocksteady. This first game in the franchise takes you right into the world of the Dark Knight, starting with what seems to be a routine night, taking the Joker into Arkham Asylum. But all is not it seems, as the Joker breaks free with his partner Harley Quinn, springs a trap on the Batman to take over the island, and releases the various inmates who are locked inside. This game is what resurrected the Batman games from an almost permanent grave of purely bad games since 1995's Batman Forever for the Sega Mega Drive and the Super Nintendo, with one of the only exceptions being Batman Vengeance for the PS2, Xbox and GameCube, and proved that comic book games could be just as serious and competitive as other mainstream game franchises. With a fantastic story and gameplay mechanics, this game went on to become the biggest selling game of 2009, and it definitely goes to show, with all these different elements that come into play as the game's story progresses. And there's even some moments that really play with your head, and you begin to wonder just what the hell is going on as things go on. The main objective of this game was to really make you feel like the Batman, and it certainly achieved that goal. So as a final verdict, I'm going to give Batman Arkham Asylum a 9 out of 10. So now we move on to Batman Arkham City. Hands down the best and my favourite game of the Arkham franchise. Again, written by Paul Dini and developed once more by WB Games and Rocksteady, and with Kevin Conroy and Mark Hamill reprising their roles of Batman and the Joker respectively. Released in 2011, this one is set 6 months after the events of Arkham Asylum. And what this game set to do was build upon its foundations built in the first game to deliver an open world of an entire city built on the old Gotham City to move all the psychotic criminals into. However, things do not work out as planned, as Bruce Wayne ends up captured inside the city and has to fight his way out as Batman, amongst some of his very well-known rogues gallery, as well as trying to bring down the Joker once more. Filled with amazing plot twists in a story that is truly superior in many ways to Arkham Asylum, and a truly amazing ending that you really don't see coming. There is no better rating to give this game than a fully high-praised 10 out of 10. And now it's time for the most recent entry in that series that goes right back to the beginning, and that is Batman Arkham Origins. Moving development away from Rocksteady Studios, WB Games and WB Games Montreal decided to try and take this one on themselves and make it a prequel to the first two. With a different voice cast, starring Roger Craig Smith as Batman and Troy Baker as the Joker, released this year in 2013, this one is set approximately 5 years before the events of Arkham Asylum. It features Batman in his second year of crime fighting on the streets of Gotham City, where Captain Gordon and the GCPD don't even trust him yet and still regard him as a masked vigilante. And with the character known as Roman Sionis, aka Black Mask, has put a bounty on Batman's head on Christmas Eve of all nights for $50 million. The story is still as strong as ever, although not written by Paul Dini, Instead, it is written by Corey May and Duma Wensu. I can't pronounce that name properly, I do apologise. Filled with a few big twists that, again, you don't see coming. However, unfortunately, in this one, the gameplay does suffer a little due to being played with a few glitches here and there that sadly bring it down a little in comparison to the previous two. But it's not unplayable by any means, and it's still good enough to make you want to keep playing and eventually finish it. My final verdict for this game, though, is unfortunately the lowest of the franchise, and even though I still really enjoyed it, and I'm going to have to give it an 8 out of 10. That's going to do it for this video now. Be sure to like, comment and subscribe, and comment below and tell me what your favourite Batman game is. And my plans for November is to finally do my Jackie Chan month, so stay tuned for that. And also I have something planned for my 69th video, but you're going to have to wait and see what that's going to be. And that's going to do it for now. I'll see you guys on the next one, and take care.